How's the hair? Damn, it's hard to do it left-handed. Hey guys, how you going? This is Mick. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update because so much has changed with this injury. You may have known, if you've seen this channel before, on the 11th of December, over the bars, head first into a tree, and I managed to break my arm. And it also turns out my shoulder has been dislocated for 6 weeks, and it was only just found out. Here's the story.
Now that was aggressive.
So for over 5 weeks, I'm thinking, man, my progress is so good. I'm doing all the exercises I'm asked. I'm doing more, really working hard to get my arm ready to get back to work. That's my main focus, is get back to work, being able to play with the kids, and eventually get back into riding. But no, I went for my checkup, when was it, last Tuesday? And I did all the tests and I said, look, before we go any further, I can't raise my arm. I just won't go above a certain level. So the doctor sent me for an MRI. Now I requested an MRI pretty early on, probably my first or second test. And I said, because it just doesn't feel like my arm is connected at all. Anyway, turns out, yep, it's dislocated. And because it's been out for so long, you couldn't just put the shoulder back in. It required a special surgery. So I turned up at the hospital the next day for this surgery, waited 9 hours and they couldn't fit me in. So I went home, went back to the hospital the next day, sitting there, and 4 hours later I finally got the call to go in and get this done. And my 2 doctors, Kieran and Sid, absolutely fantastic. They listen to what I want to do post-op in terms of get back to riding. I want to start, I want to do a triathlon this year. There's a few things I want to tick off the list, and my shoulder needs to be bloody good. So they had a look at a few options. The 3 options were: 1, just to put it back in and hopefully it will stay in. They did that while I was under anesthetic and it didn't work. Every time they touched it, the arm would just fall out, not off. So anyway, the other one was to put it in and put a plate between the 2, and hopefully it would mend, and eventually remove the plate, and fingers crossed, everything stays in place. However, the other one was to use a bit of artificial bone where I'd broken off on my rotator cuff. Put that on, so which is the option they took. So I got 4 screws onto my humerus, and that went straight back into my cup joint, and they put stitches in and did a couple of other bits and pieces. And I woke up and yeah, I was a little sore, but I had no pain whatsoever. And I've got, so from now, which is what, 4 days after the operation, I've got a little bit of swelling and bruising on my bicep, and my forearm is a little bit swollen. That's it. I can't believe it. So these guys, they are upper body surgeons, but they are like top notch, and I can't thank them enough. Righto, so where to from here? Well, I've got to go back to see these 2 surgeons in 2 weeks. And I start my physio in 2 weeks. But I'm doing this, I've got to do this thing like a pendulum. You swing your arm and squeeze your wrist and bend your elbow. I've got to be able to progress into that from like virtually day 0. I'm crushing it, absolutely killing it. I'm doing all these things already. So I reckon I'm really positive, I know, but I really believe that I'm on the right track already. I've got an excellent physiotherapist hooked up. Thanks, Adam, for putting me on the Casey. And I'm, so positive. I can't believe I've just got this, like I've been flushed by a rainbow or something like that. I just feel amazing. I feel so, so good. Okay, so there is a bit of a downside. I've got the sling on for another 6 weeks. I can handle that, but I've been told that after 2 weeks, if things are going pretty good, I'll be allowed to go back to work. I'm a disability support worker. I don't have a lot of hands-on, but I participate in a lot of games, and like I instruct gym. I do different bits and pieces. You know, I'm going to have to be real cautious about how I go about things. And I can tell you now, I won't go back unless I'm 100% able and mentally prepared to do it. So, but yeah, look, it's nothing. I've just wasted 6 weeks as it is. But I'll tell you what, I've learned a lot about myself, and I've learned so much about my body. I can't believe how my body reacts to certain things. And yeah, I'm actually quite impressed for an old fella. I go all right. So yeah, so that's where I'm up to. Another 6 weeks in a sling. I can handle that. It's not ideal, but I know that I'm going to be right. So they've told me 3 months, after 3 months, I can get back into road riding, and 7 months back onto mountain biking, just light trails. So, but they've given me the option. They've said, because of the way they've done this operation, which is a very rare operation, they've said that this could be sooner. This could be even 3 months back on doing trails. They don't know. So rare is this procedure that they did. They actually took photos through the procedure, and the next day when the gentleman come to see me, the doc's going, oh, check this photo out, like with his camera. So it's like, oh, there's, you know, bone and crap everywhere. So I could only look at one. I wasn't interested after that. But so they're going to make a bit of a documentary and all that, and they're actually going to use some of my writing for when I get back, and hopefully they can publish it. So in the last couple of videos I've done with my update on my injury, I've sort of showed you guys different things that I've bought online to go on my bike or blah, blah, blah. I bought this. I couldn't fit a bottle in a bottle cage on my Ritmo AF, and I sounded out the guys on the Ibis owners Facebook page, and they told me one of these side, I can't do it because I've got only one arm, but yeah. So, and I've checked it, it fits definitely, and it'll also eliminate the need of a backpack. The fanny pack it is. Okay, so since the last video I put out on my update of my injury, in that time, you know, like sitting around the house and, you know, not feeling miserable, but, you know, sort of waiting for things to get better instead of like getting out, chasing a little bit of life and what have you. So my wife had a few days off work. We decided that we were going to do a bit of a family trip, just 3 or 4 days, go and spend some money in some really, you know, beat up areas from like COVID and bushfires earlier last year in the area. So the idea was to go to Brisbane and work our way up, just a family drive. It's about 7 or 8 hours away, and then work our way up over a few days. We had to cancel the Brisbane component because of COVID. There was a bit of a scare in the area. But we decided we still did the Sunshine Coast area. So yeah, so we loaded up the car, we took off. We wanted to see a zoo that's down there at the Big Pineapple at Nambour, and then we're going to work our way up the Ginger Factory, all that sort of stuff, the stuff that the kids really enjoy doing. And basically we just wanted to get the kids out the house, wanted to get a really good vibe going again in the family, some positive, some laughs, just some good times, and make some memories. And I took my GoPro. Yeah, surprised the kids and the wife with the GoPro in the pool at the start. I've got a little bit of our holiday on here. You might find it interesting. Hope you do. Anyway, here it is. So naturally, I had to do the token GoPro underwater shot. Anyway, here's a little bit of that.
Okay.
The kids have been pestering me to take them to this zoo at Nambour, the HQ Zoo, I think it's called, but it is outstanding. So here's a bit of fun from there.
This is nice, very jungly.
whole time here I'm just sussing out places I could send my bike down. We all do that, hey? Hey, Tasmanian devil. G'day, mate. How you going? Look. Wow, aren't you a ripper? Gee, they're not the prettiest looking things in the world, are they? You want to pat the wallaby? Give him a pat. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Little koala. Tough day, mate. Michelle's up there with you. There's a deer. He looks pretty happy to be here. Hey, it's a sun bear. Yeah, isn't he beautiful? Wow. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come and show yourself off. Yeah, you're beautiful. You are a show-off, aren't you? Hey, g'day. Look. How you going? Are they the coolest thing or what? So they put the fruit in the ice to make it more interesting for him to retrieve. Yeah, gives him something to do, makes it a little more exciting at mealtime. Whoa, look at this one. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Whoa, whoa. Hey, I think he's the dad. Whoa, look at the teeth on it. How you going? Say g'day. Say hello. Hello, hello. Isn't he beautiful? Hey. African painted dogs. Hey? Whoa, that one's a boy one. Whoa! Whoa! Hello! Hey, buddy. You're a good looking Amy. Hey, some kangaroos. Hey, guys. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see, but there's a whole lot of lemur. Oh, here's one. You see him out, Mandy? That's King Julian. And there's Maurice. Here comes Maurice. You naughty little monkey. Oh, I don't quite know what these things are. They stink. Cassowary. Whoa! Whoa, he burnt up too. Wow, that's a red panda. Hey. Hey, he's dancing, look. That's the Wildlife HQ Zoo, done and dusted. This place is excellent. All right, to the car. So now we're at, what's it called, Mandy? Tin Can Bay. We're actually walking on the flats. Now we're ankle deep in shit.
Look at all the crabs. Leave them alone.
Yeah, look at all these soldier crabs. Wow. Can you see the ground moving? Holy shit. Look how many there are. This is unreal. These are crabs. Look where they're going.
Oh, we just ordered a couple of pizzas and we're gonna go find somewhere nice to eat them. A bit of a view, it's a nice cool evening. So yep, we'll head over now to get our pizzas. The next day we ended up at the ginger factory at Yandina. It is really cool, this place. Heaps to do. Ho, ho, ho.
We're going to get 4 swing balls.
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh. We're on a river tour, a gingerbread man tour. We're gonna go and find the gingerbread man. Oh, I think we might be stacked this side. Hey, what do you reckon? We'll move over a little bit, buddy. It's obviously Mum's taking up all the weight there. Oh, a ginger traveller. The All Blacks. Greatest sporting team on the planet. Doing the haka. Hula, hula. Welcome to USA. All right, lock your doors, we're in USA. That's the soldiers. After our riverboat adventure, we headed out to have a look at the rainforest. And as you can see, the kids weren't really impressed. They were a little bit over it all by now. Look at him. Cool. Old farmhouse.
Just like this one, the 5 ginger farmers first met to form the original Bogum Ginger Co-op. Between them,
Picking up some goodies in the shop before we go. Some ginger lollies to eat on the way home. And that's it. Let's hit the car. What's this going to think? So this is a place called Bagara. It's not far from Bundaberg. And we stopped here on our last day just to get some stuff for lunch and just take in a little bit of the beautiful views this place has.
Yeah, so that's what we got up to. Bit of fun. Obviously, we did a lot more that I didn't take the camera to. But yeah, we had a great time. We got to get away and just relax. Guys, I'm doing okay. My shoulder, compared to what it was last week, is 110% better. I've got no pain. I've got, as I said, a bit of swelling. And I'll tell you what, I've caught up on my sleep. Man, have I slept onward and upward. I can't believe how good I'm feeling. Both, like, I don't know, is the word spiritually? I don't know, but I just feel $1,000,000 and really, really excited. And get back at work, you know, all the stuff that we take for granted. That's it, that's all I got. Have a great week, guys, and keep riding. And everyone who's posting videos about, you know, where you're riding and that, thank you, because I love it. It's the closest I can get to riding. So all the guys who are riding and filming and that, I really appreciate it. So thank you. And thank you for all the love and support I'm getting over my shoulder and my health. It means so much to me. I can't sort of say how much it means to me. I'm feeling good. I'll be back. Catch you guys.